Good morning, everyone. How are you? I am cooking with Nancy O. I have my husband Rick here. We had a great weekend. I hope all of you did also. If you hear a little barking in the background, it's the cleanup crew. They're disgruntled about something out in the yard. You know, those little critters that run around in the yard, they think they have to chase. So we have been gone for 2 weeks. We took a vacation time, and then last week was a holiday. We didn't realize it was going to be 2 weeks in a row, but we have a great recipe for you. Rick, you can just pick them up if they'll quiet them down. You can hear them barking. Anyway, I don't know why I didn't come up with this recipe for you sooner, but before we start on the recipe, I have to show you pictures of our tower gardens outside that are growing. We have so much growth going on. If you can see the picture on the right side of it, you have pumpkins growing. Those are the little baby pumpkins. We've taken off some larger pumpkins already because the vines were done. And I'm really excited about those baby pumpkins because all through the inside of that there's tomatoes there. You have eggplant there. We had green beans growing. Help me out, Rick. What else we have over there? We have the tomatoes that are growing. I wanted to show you, I grew a smaller size this year because I thought they were really nice for slicing for sandwiches. And so I would give away so many of our tomatoes. Plus we also can them. Oh, peppers. We have tons of peppers growing on there. Our green peppers, and if you leave them on long enough, they turn red. We have banana peppers, jalapeno peppers. We have so much on there that over the weekend, we even went in there and trimmed some of the extra leaves that didn't have any buds on them. Inside of that tower, we have clusters of tomatoes ready to turn ripe. And as we did that, our arm gets moist because it is constantly getting nutrition and water. That water goes up through the center and just rains down on the roots of the tower. And it has stayed green all summer like that. And that's why we've had so much growth. Now, my tomato plants I put in, because I had extra plants, I put them in a pot. They look horrible because of the heat, the cold waves, the torrential rains. So the tower garden was the way to go for us this year. And we absolutely love them. Okay, now to our recipe. I made this recipe probably 35 years ago, the first time. And we kind of added a little ingredient to it, but you can see we have zucchini here. This is my zucchini. You can see now how big around it got. And we ended up doing a whole day of zucchini cooking yesterday and all kinds of good things. So it's already sliced. Tomatoes, the tomatoes are out of our garden. The peppers are off of the tower. You can see we grew them a little bit smaller. They kind of grow smaller. If they get too big, guys, it gets too heavy for the tower. This is a sweet banana pepper. And if you see in this bowl here, these orange ones are also banana peppers. So we missed him and he turned orange on there. It's sometimes hard to see all the veggies that are grown because of all the green. And then we also have basil off of the tower. So you can see how we cooked this dish to take to our sons yesterday. And you can see how we had all the ingredients here. You know, everybody has onions on hand. And we always keep garlic and olive oil and salt and pepper. So it wasn't hard for us to put this recipe together. So I am doubling the recipe today because the original recipe only serves 4, but we love this and we decided we're going to eat this all, on and off during the week. So we did 4 cups of zucchini in here. We have, what do you think this is? 1.5 onions. Normally you would do like a small onion or medium size per batch. So we're going to put our onion in here. And then while this is cooking, I can't believe how healthy this is. I'm going to share that with you because this is incredibly healthy. Okay, now the next thing we're going to add, we did a couple cloves of garlic. Okay, all right. And then we have our peppers. So what I have in here are 2 banana peppers and a couple of green peppers. Now, the key to this is if you want more onions, add more onions. If you don't like as many onions, don't use as many. All these recipes are very versatile. Same way with the green pepper. I like going heavy on the green pepper. Now I had Rick chop the green peppers today, and he cut them in dice pieces. When I cut them in bigger hunks, just because difference in taste. My taste, I like bigger. Rick wants them chopped in bite size. So you cut them the way you want. There's no rules to this recipe. Okay. I'm getting too many dishes here. Okay, now we are going to, so we have a couple banana peppers in here, a couple green peppers in here, and then we're going to add, this is basil. You can use 2 teaspoons of dried. We just took a basil leaf and cut it up because we wanted the fresher taste. And you know, when you're growing basil on the tower, we have dried basil and it's from our tower. Okay, we're gonna put a little salt. Let me do salt and pepper. So we're gonna add all the ingredients here except your tomato, because we're gonna top it with tomato. And then we're going to just drizzle a couple tablespoons of olive oil on here. And actually your recipe that you saw online probably said half this because we doubled. Okay. Now, because I will make a big mess out of this, I'm trying to coat it a little bit. Because this does cook down, I am going to go ahead. This is a microwave recipe, Rick, yeah. Guys. And he is going to put the lid on. We're going to microwave it on high for 4 minutes. Check it. It might need a little bit more because we doubled it. But 4 minutes yesterday on the single batch I did was perfect. And it's, oh, this thing is good. Okay. Now, while he's microwaving back there, I'm going to talk to you about all the health benefits that we have going on here. There are so many that I actually have notes here. And what is interesting is all of these benefits interlock each other. And so I was pretty excited about all this. There's 12 benefits of zucchini. It can, and I'm just going to read down the list quickly. It's rich in many nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and beneficial plant compounds. Those plant compounds are what are good in antioxidants, both that protects our body from damage, okay? It contributes to health digestion because it's soluble in insoluble fiber. It may reduce blood sugar levels. Guys, when you eat more vitamins and get more vitamins and nutrients in your body, that's all going to level off. It's a great low carb alternative for pasta. Remember how we did the zoodles one time? It can contribute to heart health. It's high fiber, may be responsible for better heart health. We all know that. Strengthen your vision. It's chock full of vitamin C and beta carotene. How about weight loss? This is a very rich in water, low calorie dense vegetable that can really, really help in keeping you full. Bone health, anti-cancer effects, a healthy prostate, thyroid function. And this zucchini is so easy to add to every single recipe. Okay, now I looked up the health benefits of green peppers. Basically the exact same thing. It's good gut health. It contains all these plant compounds that are so good for you. So the bottom line on the green peppers is, now this I did not realize, is that green peppers are unripened peppers. The red peppers are the ripe peppers, or the oranges are the yellows. So this one has a little more bitter taste, but we all love it. It's easy to eat raw or cook, and the red ones are sweeter. Okay, they contain a variety of nutrients and particularly rich in vitamin C. Plus, they are a concentrated source of powerful plant compounds like carotene. Do you see the resemblance? How beneficial it's going to be, just like the zucchini. Now, tomatoes. I know there's so much nutrition here. Tomatoes are juicy and sweet, full of antioxidants. It may help you fight several diseases. Does that surprise you? The same as my other vegetables of green peppers and zucchini. Banana peppers. Banana peppers are sweet and hot, which is high in vitamin content, fiber, and low in calories. They're excellent source of vitamin B, vitamin C. Banana peppers help maintain of our bones, our tendons, our blood vessels, and ligaments. So as we age, and if you're young watching this, you probably think I don't care, but as we age, we are interested in that because we want to stay more flexible and more vibrant and keep up with the grandkids, our children. Okay, how is our 4 minutes going back there? We almost 20 seconds here. So the dogs seem to be really wound up here. They're getting very, very rowdy, and they want some food dropped on the floor. I'm gonna grab this for. Come here, Milton. Come here, guys. This is who we have barking at us, guys. This little guy is Jasper, and he's just having a fit here, aren't you? Are you having a fit? All right. Here we go. So the purpose of this recipe is to have it very like crunchy. I like it crunchy. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit here. Woo, runaway green pepper. I think this is plenty, Rick. This is plenty because if you like your vegetables cooked more, I love this tender crisp. I'm trying to get underneath without throwing everything out of the bowl, guys, because I'm a master at that. Rick will attest to that. He stands here and watches me and says, I'll do that so he doesn't have to clean up the floor when I'm done, right? Now, this looks gorgeous, right? Well, it's missing one ingredient. We are going to take this, since I had the dogs in my hand. We're going to top it with tomatoes. Now, yesterday's recipe, I took a picture of and forgot to put it up. I will put it up later for you to see. We had so many grape tomatoes and pear tomatoes that I cut up reds and yellows and put on here. Now, can you see, they say to mix this in. I think for presenting it, does that not look gorgeous? I mean, it's just fresh tomatoes from the garden. You can't beat them. And these guys are so good and ripe. What do you think, Rick? Make an impression?
Yep. Looks
okay.
Good.
I think it's great. But I'm partial. I helped make it. All right, Rick. Let me see if I can get you some good ingredients for. We got to have Rick sample this. I have a fork. You might need a knife today. I know he likes it because we make it all the time. Let me get you some tomatoes. There you go. A few more peppers. So we added banana peppers to this recipe because as I was doing this yesterday, we had all these banana peppers laying on the counter because we harvested so much food from the towers. And I thought, let's throw banana pepper in there. There you got one. So I'm curious to see how he likes it with the banana pepper. Here we go.
Good as always.
Good as always, guys. So I added banana peppers to this. What about if you like hot peppers? That would be great in here. Jalapenos, habaneros. We have bowlfuls of peppers. I probably should put them out on the table for you guys to see. But why not chop up some? You know what I also didn't think of was we could have taken some celery off the tower and added it to this and would have given it even another layer of nutrition. So you can see how versatile this recipe is. Still good?
Oh.
He is devouring this. So we harvested so many vegetables off of the tower yesterday, and we took down our indoor tower. We have so many vegetables going that we made all kinds of delicious recipes. So we would have vegetables to eat every single day this week. So we don't have to stop and think about what to eat. We can just go in the fridge, eat them, and be done. And we even had enough to share with our son and daughter-in-law who love zucchini in this recipe. So I was very excited about that. And we took a spinach salad to them also yesterday. So, I mean, you can see how this is so plentiful for everyone. So I haven't thought about next week, but what I'm really anxious to show you guys how to make is pesto. And so I'm hoping I have enough basil because we used some over the weekend. And if the basil replenishes by next week, I'm going to do pesto and all the different ways that you can serve it. And I think we'll have enough. So let's just go on record and say we're doing pesto next week.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So any information you need on the tower, reach out to us. We love talking about it. Just put it in the chat, do whatever. And you can send us an email and we'd be happy to talk to you. Our You know, something else we're doing is we can come and talk to a group of people. If you have a group of people going in a small meeting area, and we can teach them about that and bring our tower with us. So until next week, you guys have a fabulous week and make it profitable. And the weather's beautiful here in St. Louis, and we will see you then. Bye for now. This is such a good recipe, isn't it?
Yep.
It tastes better with the homegrown tomatoes, doesn't it?
Yep.